Yo, what's going on? It's
何よりも
welcome back to the channel. We got another outlining video. The strongest sorcerer in history, stronger than Sukuna, and the best character, Gojo himself. Alright, hopping right into this right now. You see me outlining Gojo's hair first. I'm gonna start on the left side of the page. So I'm not really trying to smudge any of the things I work across. Left to right, not right to left, because your arm is gonna be smudging all the pages. Worst part about any of these things I said before is just the pin itself. I mean, this white pin stops, runs out. I mean, since it's sped up, it's hard for y'all to tell, but in between each of these things, I'm having to go back. I have to write on a different piece of paper every time this thing ends, every time this clip is over. What you see me doing is like where I try and like pause a little bit. I'm just trying to figure out where the easier lines are to start from. I'm taking my time with each one. You don't want to rush the outlining piece, especially with these kind of like paint-ish pens, because they will smudge, they will build up, they'll look like an extra line too thick, all that in between and the other. So gotta go slow and steady. They see me mess up a little bit. Now I'm going over the eyes. This is where I'm really trying to lock in and focus, make sure I get every single thing right. Lo and behold, I didn't realize how tough shading this thing was going to be with hatching, because my word, was this pen awful at hatching. Just look at that. Nasty, gross. Now I'm trying to work from left to right still. So going up at the top, doing that, then going back down to the middle section, letting the bottom dry since I started at the top again, letting all the white areas dry as best as I can while I'm doing it. Now the teeth. I said the hair was tough. Man, these teeth, now this had me spooked. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying so hard not to mess this up, and you can see like I didn't color in all of the lips that way on the top half with a little bit indents and stuff. Reason being because I didn't want to over white to say the top line. I'm going back right now and fixing it up. You can tell me not looking confused, but just trying to figure out where I want to go back to. So I want to start at the hair, want to finish on the teeth, all that good stuff like that. You never know, because go slow. Don't at all rush this, or you're going to make mistakes. You'll see later on when I make some mistakes when I'm rushing a little bit. Now with this art piece specifically, one thing was like a lot of freestyling, because the original manga pen doesn't have a lot of these lines. If they do have a lot of lines, I kind of messed up, because when you're painting this or outlining this on black paper, I brightened up the image so I could actually see it beforehand. But when you're inking it, man, you cannot see these lines. Some of these lines are a little too dark or a little too light, and they blend them with the page. I may miss over something. I may have to add a little space that was missing, because it's blending with the paper. Now, as scaredy as I am about with the face, as you can tell, I've completely skipped the entire left eye in the bottom jaw, because that's a little too much right now. I get the entire face done, the easier parts, easier lines and whatnot, the focal point, if you will, of the piece. The shorter, thinner lines for hatching were a lot easier than the longer ones, because the pen kept dying on longer lines. The moment of truth, the moment of putting my skills to the absolute test right now. See, now I got scared and went away to do something a lot easier. The line will look a little shaky, There I am, back to the eye, trying to fix what I messed up on. Now, really, the worst part, talk about the hatching beforehand. Now I'm about to go hatch the shadows within the nose. You can tell, look at that, how the pen just doesn't make it all the way through there. Look at that. Them shaky lines are shaky, looking like how. So now I'm going back and touching up areas that I may have or may have not missed. Let me know what y'all think of it in the comment section. Should I redraw this? Should I redry it? I'm open to anything, really.
Yeah.